Hey folks, hope you've been having a good weekend. Meteorologist Tyler Eliasen here with an update on the tropics. It is late September. You would expect to see a map like this, active for sure. We have Jerry, Karen, and we will soon have Lorenzo. That should form just off the coast of Africa at some point, really any time later tonight or on Monday. So we'll let you know when that happens. Jerry is a tropical storm for now. It will be heading north and eventually turn northeast. This is going to kind of take the exact same path as Umberto did just last week in terms of its approach towards the island of Bermuda, which is kind of right in here, tough to see right now, but it will head just north of that island, likely late Tuesday or early Wednesday. That's about the only area that has to worry about Jerry. So the focus kind of right now is on Karen for folks in the Caribbean, and potentially down the road, some parts of the U.S. will have to watch this. Not a healthy looking storm today for sure. Just a big blow up of showers and storms, but it's all south of the center, which is kind of well to the north here. And the reason for that is it's entering an area of high wind shear. Out ahead of this, just a ton of wind shear across the eastern Caribbean. So not expecting much strengthening as it heads north the next few days towards Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Once it moves north of those islands, should be a better environment for some strengthening, perhaps. We'll have to watch it at this point, but here's where it gets interesting. Once it moves north of Puerto Rico by a few hundred miles, I think it's going to stop, or at least slow down a whole lot, and the reason for that is a massive ridge developing over the far eastern U.S., and what that may do after stopping Karen may shoot it off to the west. This is something that's going to be fine-tuned. I mean, this is going to be over the next 7 to 10 days that we're going to see this happen. So throughout the week here, we're just going to watch it move north, see how it emerges once it gets out of this area of high wind shear, if it can survive that, and then what happens up in here. Again, there's still a possibility that this does go out to sea, but you can see a pretty big clustering right now of models suggesting that there will be somewhat of a westward motion once that ridge parks itself to the north of the system. So this is one that folks in Florida, folks in the Bahamas, folks anywhere across the southeast, even folks over on the Gulf Coast over here will have to watch this if it stays on that westward trajectory. So nothing written in stone right now, just something that we're going to be watching closely throughout the week. So stay with us for updates.